Wow, this is a spanky guitar. This is a Robertson. Yeah, Robertson. I kept calling it a Thompson. Robertson OM. Jeff Robertson, I believe. And this is the first one of his guitars I've seen. I mean, I've talked to him. I know him a little bit, here and there. But this is the first one I've seen. This one just came in for a little bit of an action tune-up. I've set up guitars, several guitars for the owner of this guitar, and he thought there was just something a little bit off about it. And so I looked at it, and the action was just pretty much flat across the strings. So the low E was really nice, but when you got across to the treble strings, they felt higher, they felt high. So I just took a little slight action adjustment, and that's it. The truss rod was perfect, and that's perfect. It was actually really easy to do. It's just that I've set up a lot of guitars for the customers, so I kind of know what he likes. And wow, this thing's a hoss, I'm not sure what the back and sides are. Some kind of fancy rosewood. Cocobolo, maybe? Honduran rosewood? Amazon? I think it might be Amazon. I was told once and I don't remember. I'll look it up and I'll post it in the comments or something. But it's a fancy rosewood of some sort or another. And I'm sure the top is probably red spruce. But it might not be. It might be something else. Anyways. I don't like to get too biased about, the woods before I play it. I like to play the guitar and see what I think. And then I find out, wow, this sounds good. What is it? The workmanship on this thing is really, really, really nice. For a small builder, this one is extremely good workmanship. I get a lot of small builder guitars in, and they sound great, they play great. The finish is always the thing. The finish, the details around the binding, stuff like that. But this one's nice, man. This could have walked out of the Collins factory or something. It's that precise. It's got a very cool binding on the back here, and it looks like it's got a wooden filler strip on it. But take a look at the binding here. I gotta get it on the camera. There you go. It's cool. The neck is a nice rounded V. Very, very comfortable. Very nice taper. You guys always hear me complain about the necks and the tapers and all that kind of thing. This was a good neck here. It's just a really nice shape. Rounded V to it. Very smooth, very, very comfortable. This is 1 in 23/32. I measured it. It's 1.650 at the nut. And got Waverly tuners on. It's got a really nice volute on the back. Just spectacular. I looked inside of it, and it's the bracers are fully scalloped. They're super clean. It's got an abbreviated popsicle brace, which is, you know, a good way to go. It's just a short little brace like this right here, so it leaves the rest of the upper bout to vibrate. It's got wooden side strips in it, low back braces. Yay, thank you. Let's tap on the back. Let's see what we got. You see that? You hear that? Woof. You get that woof on the back. And that's what the low back braces give you. They give you that complex tone coming out of the back. That's nice. I like that. I like that. Woof, right there in the middle. It's got ebony bridge pins on it, bone shadow. Beautiful bridge. Really nice crafted bridge. Smooth, rounded over lines. And I'd probably go for a darker sunburst if it was me, but not my guitar, you know. This is beautifully done. Pickguards are a great match for it. I just like dark sunburst, you know. I like the way they make the herringbone pop, but that's just my personal preference. It's nothing. So, well, I'm impressed with how spanky this guitar is. And I'm going to compare it to my personal Proulx OM, which is sitting over there, which I get a lot of comments from people. I get a lot of questions, people, you know, where can I get a Proulx? Well, it's hard. Mario Proulx, I mean, he's got a list for the list, and you can get on the list, but it's hard to find them. I think the best way to find a Proulx is you wait for a used one to come up and you grab it immediately. You don't even hesitate because there's other people in the line waiting for that guitar. You grab it, you get it, you play it a little bit. If you don't like it, you resell it. You know, you get your money back on it. But I have people ask me a lot of times, what can I get if there's Proulx not available? This honestly is the first real contender I have ever played, and in some ways, we'll compare them and see. Now it's a little unfair because this is a new guitar. I'm not sure exactly how new, but looking at it, it's new. You know, there's no wear marks on it at all. And my Proulx is a 2002, so it's been around a little bit. It's been played. It's a warmer, broken-in guitar. You know, so not quite a pure comparison, but I just want to show you how good this guitar is compared to the Proulx. In some ways, this is a better guitar for some things. It's just got unbelievable snap. Pop out of it. As I showed you when I was playing it on the intro. Really good for hybrid picking. I'm sure it's good for finger picking. It's good for flat picking. It's a balanced guitar. You know, it's not bassy. So when you get to a small bodied guitar that you're going to use for flat picking, you're not looking for that heavy, slow bass anymore. You're looking for a balanced guitar. And I personally am looking for a guitar that I can play, you know, standing up, that's comfortable and loud. This thing's got volume to spare. It is loud. It's a very loud guitar. So it plays beautifully for me now. Pretty good. When I first got it and I was playing it, yeah, I felt that what the owner was talking about. It was a little spongy feeling, like you had to work just a little too much up here, and that is gone now. Oh, it's got Evo frets too, by the way. Evo frets, beautiful job. So Evo frets are, I mean, man, they're the way to go. On a new guitar, you never have new frets again. So. Gosh, that's a lot of snap. It's like, it's a Telecaster. Nice. I'm going to play through my standard little set of licks and we'll compare it to the Proulx. Well, there we go. That's a pair of pretty hot OMs, if you ask me. This is a Proulx OMD 2002. It's Southeast Asian rosewood back and sides, and a red spruce top, Brazilian rosewood bridge. All kinds of weird woods on it. This is Robertson OM, and I'm not positive about the woods, but hot OMs here. Man, these are pretty good. You could flat pick anything on these. All right. Good night.